you're hurting, feels like you're learning about life the hard way, and it ain't working.
We got out of bed and we realised that it was time. Monica had left and the game was starting.
I think people are starting to get the idea and start exercising because no one wants to be eliminated of the game.
Kirsten, it's time to cut the fat.
I'm choosing to eliminate Monica.
Left everyone feeling gutted, including myself. I felt really flat. It became clear to me that the friendships that you make early in the house are quite crucial at this part of the game. And because they will dictate whether you live or die.
You don't have to be ashamed of me next to me. It's all right.
Yeah, you're doing good, mate. You're doing good. Your folks and everyone back home should be proud of you, mate. You've been working really well.
Thanks, Michael. I refer to him as being like a brother to me because in the house he's been a rock for me.
It reminds me a little bit of my little brother. And I'm missing my little brother at the moment, actually. Just think, mate, we could be doing this on the outside, going for a run in the street later on.
Definitely.
Great work, Cos.
We all kind of thought that the choosing of teams had to be fairly close. Yeah, that kind of excited me.
As long as we can work it out so we're on the same team, we'll be right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because you know what they'll do?
They'll try to break us up.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
So what do you think of Nicole?
Yeah, Nicole will be good.
Yeah.
130 kilos. Probably one of the fitter chicks here. Stacks of weight to lose. The other one would be Big Gas. Deb's not doing a hell of a lot.
Nah. Michael, maybe?
To be on my team?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm the only person I'm not really seeing eye to eye with is Michael. I don't know if he's the type of bloke I'd trust.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I wanted to have the power to choose my teammates. Ultimately, we're trying to strategically work out how we can stay in the game longer.
When it comes down to picking a team, I need my team fit and healthy. Having an injury can mean the end of your time in the house. Move it now! You've got 1 lap to go!
The first training session had started out very badly for me, and every step that I was taking was just like a red-hot spike straight through my heel and up my leg and up my back. So at the time, I didn't realise what was going on.
We need to determine just the extent of his injury. Now, Sean arrived back from radiology. He'd had some x-rays done on his foot.
X-rays here.
Well, mate, here you can see your heel. There's no fracture through there. You have a heel spur. There's no easy fix, unfortunately, mate.
I've got diabetes and now I've got bone problems. Like, what is this?
Now, think of the logistics of it. Every time Sean runs, 5 to 7 times his body weight comes down on that heel. That's almost 1 tonne. When it comes down to picking a team, all the other contestants are going to see him as a weak link.
I was very concerned that it'd affect my chances, make me more liable to be voted out or whatever.
I wanted to make sure that Sean didn't see this heel as an excuse to stop. Let's grab a seat, mate. Do you consider yourself to be brave?
Yeah, I've always tried to set an example, mate. Because I don't want to fail. I don't want to let anybody down. That's the absolute.
You now got to be brave with yourself. Stop and fix a situation that's out of control, which is this.
Yeah.
Time will tell, brother. I want to see your actions, mate. Make me proud. Do it.
All right, mate, do it. When I shook hands with Shannon, I was convinced that I would push through those pain barriers.
After After we finished our training session today, we were all bundled into a bus and headed to a destination unknown.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
We all were wearing our singlets with our names and our starting weights. So we were quite intrigued as to what was around the corner.
What is going to happen?
As a group, the overall feeling was fairly ominous as to what was about to happen next.
We finally arrived at Sydney Olympic Park. We had really no idea what was going on.
I felt a little bit sick and pretty anxious to know what it was going to entail.
We saw Ajay there, so I knew it would be something big, a challenge.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Ajay.
Welcome to one of the largest public recreational parks in the world. This is Sydney Olympic Park. Today, you're about to participate in your very first Biggest Loser challenge.
For me to participate in the first challenge was pretty exciting.
This challenge will be a punishing and intense mission. But the reward on offer will change the course of your journey forever. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to choose teams.
When Ajay told us we were going to be choosing teams, I thought this is where the games really begin. Now we're going to be red and blue. And
to be honest, I did take a step back and started to look around and see who I wanted in my team.
But we can't do that without two very important people.
As Shannon and I were running towards the contestants, we could see how excited they were.
First challenge! Yeah, bring it on!
Good to see you guys. We also noticed that there was a competitor missing.
We're down to 14. Where's Monica?
I didn't want to evict anyone, but I had to.
I believe Kirsten made the right decision. I feel sorry for Monica, but she did have an injury that wasn't going to go away. First challenge today, elimination already. So know one thing for sure, a hell of a lot rests on the results of today's challenge.
I think it's time. It's time that we start breaking off and turn this into a real competition.
Here's how it works. You will all run over 800 metres up Olympic Boulevard. You will run one lap around the track until you reach the opening of the maze.
I hate mazes. When she said a maze, I was devastated.
Upon arrival, you will see 3 potential entrances. One will take you to the other side and your awaiting trainers. Be warned, the maze is a daunting 350 metres of tricky passageways.
Who was going to go into the maze first and who was going to come out first? Who was going to lose the battle mentally in the maze? For me, it was a perfect test, physical and mental.
The first 2 of you through the maze will get to pick your trainers and also choose your teammates.
Wow. The entire game rests on this first challenge. The right to choose their trainer, the right to choose their team to get them through the weigh-ins and get out of the elimination room, and ultimately the potential to become the biggest loser.
JJ and I have become pretty good mates in the house. Ideally for us, one of us would win it and come first and then choose the other one. And Gary's got a whole stack of weight to lose. So I thought if us 3 blokes can get on the one team, that would be the perfect storm. I would definitely pick Sam. He gives 100% to everything.
And John, as for you, we all know you have a pre-existing medical condition. Therefore, you won't be able to compete in this challenge.
When Ajay said that I couldn't compete in the challenge, it was pretty tough today. It really hit home hard, and I just wanted to get out there. I just wanted to run.
We assembled onto the starting line and it was game on.
I got lots of butterflies in the stomach.
When Ajay told us that there was an 800-metre run, I knew I was in trouble.
On your marks, get set.
My strategy was I was going to take off fast and get a good distance between myself and the pack. And before I knew it, I was about 50 metres in front of everyone. I was looking around for people.
Going into the race, JJ and Cozzy, it was pretty obvious that they had something planned.
All I cared about was that either JJ or myself got that first spot, like so we'd get that first pick.
After one of us got in first, we'd have to hang back to get into the right position for third or fourth.
They didn't want to come first, second, because then they'd be split up.
As long as we got a number in first, we were happy. That way we could strategically pick a fit, strong, healthy team.
On your marks, get set.
Michael just flew out in front of everybody.
All I cared about was that either JJ or myself got that first spot, like so we'd get that first pick.
I took off really hard, and as soon as I took my first step, I impacted my heel on the ground. You know, it was just screaming, excruciating agony.
I think Sean is a bit of a weak link. He seems to be struggling.
Shannon's talked about pain before.
Move it now! You've got 1 lap to go!
He's talked about pushing through and achieving what you thought you couldn't achieve.
You now got to be brave with yourself.
And I was thinking about those words as I was running along, and I was just telling myself that no matter how far it seemed like I would fall back, that if I got to the maze, that I had a chance. I just knew, just hang in there, mate, just keep going.
After the race had been going for a little bit, I saw JJ and Cozzy starting to shoot up the side together, and then Michael dropped back.
Overtaking Michael was great because to see him be totally knackered, and I knew I still had stacks of energy left, I thought, oh man, yeah, I'm in with a chance here.
My calves were absolutely burning, my shins were burning, but I still refused to stop.
It's no surprise for me to see JJ and Cozzy run into the stadium shoulder to shoulder.
I wasn't even puffed and I thought, geez, I could run for ages. And then it dawned on me that I could actually win a race.
Sam was the third one to enter the arena and wow, 19 years old, 154 kilograms, and he's third.
I was pretty tired, but I just kept thinking to myself, I'm almost there.
Prior to the challenge, I discussed with JJ that if he hits the maze first, that he would take the left-hand side option and I would take the far right-hand side option.
The only glitch that could possibly happen in our plan of attack was the one that if Sam came through the maze in front of both of us.
As I was getting to the end of the run, I made certain that I observed which entrances JJ and Cozzy went into, but just before I got there, I saw Cozzy come out of the right one and back into the centre, so I thought my odds just increased, 50-50. I thought that it'd be pretty cool to finish first because then I'd get the first pick.
And I noticed there were only 3 guys in front of me. That was a pretty good feeling. I was thinking, come on, you can do this, and you could choose the right path, and you might get through.
You just keep powering away, girlfriend. Yeah, come on, the girls. Well done, 1 kilometre.
We were sort of all, the tail enders.
Suck it in, Ellie, catch your breath.
We've been this way.
Yeah, they were tired. Yeah, they were hurting. It was hot and they were sweating, but not one person even looked like stopping.
I was absolutely exhausted.
Come on, gang!
When I was running and the pain was hitting me, was like, I can't go on. Yes, you can. I can't. Yes, you can.
The first few dead ends I reached, I didn't mind. I knew it was a maze, that sort of stuff. But when I started reaching like the 11th or 12th, and they're the same dead ends that I'd already reached the first and second time.
Just let out a big scream. I was just so frustrated. This is rigged.
Michelle and I could even see people's feet come right up and turn around in frustration.
I can't even get out.
Now, the last person into the stadium didn't surprise me. It was Sean. Come on, stay with it, stay with it! He's running with a heel spur.
But at this point, I was in absolute agony. But I knew that if I could just get into the maze and get my bearings right, that somehow or another that I'd find my way through, and that gave me a chance.
Go, Shawnee!
Go, Shawnee!
I was thinking definitely JJ and Cozzy being the first over that finish line.
I hit a dead end and I turned around and bumped into Sam and he said, oh, mate, is it any good down there? I said, nah, buddy, dead end, we've got to go this way.
I think I hit dead ends at least 7 or 8 times.
Come on! I'll check that one, I'll check that one, I'll check that one. I was totally lost. I had no idea.
Once Cozzy and I backtracked a little bit after the dead end, I found the tunnel that we missed and we saw the exit. That I just had to give everything I had left to get there first.
There was just this amazing feeling when I exited the maze, neck and neck with Sambo, and I was bolting to the pad that Michelle was standing on, and I'm just running along thinking, oh, this is amazing, it's the greatest moment of my life.
I think it was poetry anyway, it was meant to be.
I saw Cozzy make a beeline straight to me, which told me straight away he wanted to be on the red team and he wanted me as his trainer.
Well done! I was absolutely stoked.
There you go, mate.
Michelle has a fantastic track record. She's hard, she's focused, and that's exactly what I was looking for in a trainer.
Well done, brother. Well done, mate. I was glad he came to my team. There's so much I can teach him. First blue t-shirt, brother. I hope to send him out a good young gentleman. Now, once everybody had completed the challenge, Cozzy and Sam had to choose the teams.
When I won the challenge, I started to think about the people that I would like in my team, ideally, and I guess I was pretty lucky because I knew I had first pick.
I had a general idea of certain people that I thought could be good assets to the blue team.
Now, the third and fourth really did surprise me. Third one out, the big man!
Yeah, when I came out, I looked around and I thought, my God, everyone's gone home.
Sean was the last to enter the maze, and for him to come out third...
I was stoked. I couldn't believe it.
What a fantastic effort, big man.
Good grunt, look at work.
Sean was a changed man, and I was so proud of what he did today. He's walking the talk, buddy.
I definitely don't consider myself a weak link. I think what's really going to count is when we go to weigh in and put the numbers on the board, and I think a few people are going to be very surprised.
He's earned my respect, and he's made me proud of him, and he's proved to everybody just what you can do when you cut the excuses and cut the crap and have a go.
So once Sam was out, I knew we've got our 1-2. Obviously, it was safe for me to come out of the maze. You've got to love it when a plan comes together.
Sheridan was the first girl out of the maze, and I know that that would have been such a confidence boost for her.
Thanks, mate.
How's that
Then Alison and Debbie came out of the maze almost together, and it was just so good to see those girls cross the line. I mean, they've done something that they probably thought they would never be able to do in their lifetime.
Oh, I thought I was going to be wrapped in there forever.
When I hit the finish line, it was awesome. I thought hell is over for another day.
Michael and Gary came out of the maze and both of them looked frustrated.
First thing I saw was all these other contestants in front of me who I had busted my gut in the run to beat, and they beat me anyway.
Brother, good run.
I was quite peeved.
Come on, Nix, we're down here, darling. Last one out, she actually came out skipping and singing, oh no, I'm not last, I'm not last, I'm not last.
Am I last?
I couldn't believe that I was last out of the maze. I was so disappointed in myself, and I know my friends at home would just be laughing because it's so mean to come last in a challenge like that.
How's it, mate? She's all right?
Yeah, it's all good, mate.
Yeah.
My heel felt like a fireball.
I could see in his eyes that he was in pain. Now, the medic put some ice on his ankle and left him there to settle down for a couple of minutes.
Oh, leg, mate.
It was us guys, Sam and
20.
Now, look, the obvious thing with Sean is yeah, he does look like a weak link out there. He's injured, but he's no more injured than what I am.
It'll be right in a while.
Mate, that was good. Very damn proud of you to see you running around there. That was awesome.
Thanks, mate. Just concentrated to keep going.
You know why you can push through because you've got a big heart.
Thanks, bro.
Well done, man.
I actually picked him up and carried him off. He needed to go off to seek further treatment in the ambulance.
Good on you, Sean.
I was really worried because I thought this could mean game over for me. I mean, I've achieved quite a lot since I've been here, and it could mean that I'm going home injured. I've got such fantastic kids, And they're proud of me for being on this journey because it's a live or die situation for me. I'm here to lose weight. I'm here to get my life back.
Now that everybody was out of the maze, it was time to gather the rest of the troops together and start making the ultimate decisions on who was going to be in what team. The future of the red team, the future of the game, is now in Cozzy's hands. You know, who is he going to choose?
I was hoping at that stage Cozzy would pick me.
I did really want to be on the blue team.
I just didn't want to be picked last.
Sam was under a lot of pressure to make the right choices.
Sammy! It started going through my head, do I choose my friends? Do I choose strategically? It was just crazy.
So the responsibility that these boys had was enormous to pick the right teams.
Next time on The Biggest Loser.
First man on the mat, your first pick.
Cozzy and Sam choose their teams.
Pretty evenly matched.
Bitter rivalries begin.
We do not lose a challenge from here.
And as they face the scales,
Welcome to your first competitive weigh-in.
big weights are dropped. At home, yeah, and abroad.
Welcome to your first U.S. weigh-in.